I'm Dan Larson, and this is NECA Toys Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn 30th Anniversary 2-pack in 4 minutes or less. NECA Toys Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn 30th Anniversary 2-pack is just in time for the 31st anniversary celebration. Originally slated to hit shelves in late 2017, which was the 30th anniversary of the 1987 release of the film, it eventually shipped mid-2018, but it doesn't really matter because we're all in the future now preparing to face the next incursion of Deadites into our realm. But seriously, they're going to be attacking any day now at any moment, and you chuckleheads won't make it through without my help, so pay attention. NECA has made some Evil Dead figures in the past, including figures from Evil Dead 2, and the evolution of the development of all those previous figures led to these. It's the best articulation, the best likeness, and the most accessories they've ever delivered on an Ash figure. And I should know, because when I'm not traveling through time fighting, you know, hordes of undead monsters and other things too horrible to describe with words or crappy drawings, I collect action figures that kinda look like me. I never had a chainsaw hand like this figure has. That's something Sam Raimi added, because I guess he didn't think my version of events in the Catskills that night in 1983 was interesting enough to make people want to eat popcorn or buy a video cassette. We all have our strengths, I guess. I'll stick to fighting back the forces of the horrible nightmares spelled out in the Necronomicon, and Sam can embellish the details so people think it's all make-believe. If you only knew what kept me up at night, it would keep you up at night. The NECA 2-pack comes with several accessories, including the laughing possessed taxidermy deer head, the dagger, the Necronomicon, and for the first time, Ed in full Deadite possession. Ed comes with 2 different heads, one that's just Deadite gross, and one that you can recreate the scene where Ash cuts his head in two. NECA did a fantastic job of capturing Bruce Campbell's likeness, or at least the best job of any Ash action figure that has been created thus far in the timeline. Much better than those put out by McFarlane Toys back in the early 2000s, that's for sure, or those wooden sculptures back in the 1700s. Trash. And they captured that Bruce Campbell 3 times with 3 different facial expressions: kinda scared, blue steel, and sneering Deadite thrashing. NECA did the best they could without being able to actually scan Bruce Campbell's head to get the likeness perfect. You gotta just kinda do your best when trying to capture a likeness from 30 years ago. Like the saying goes, you can't turn back the clock unless you have the Necronomicon. Which I do. Both figures have a decent range of posability considering the single-jointed knees and elbows that NECA uses as a trade-off to retain the aesthetic appeal of the base sculpts. And since we're talking about aesthetics, let's talk about the one glaringly obvious problem with this figure visually. While the soft plastic sleeve of the torso section of the shirt does the job of capturing detail while still allowing movement, the hole in the shirt exposes a giant gap in the articulation right in his guts, which is neither life nor screen accurate. Like my handsomeness, hard not to notice once you realize it's there. If you're not an Evil Dead fan or you don't collect action figures that kind of look like me, then this is an easy pass. But if you've been waiting for the ultimate version of Hero Ash from Evil Dead 2 and you need an Ed figure to complete your collection, then this is a must-have, so buy it if you see it, and if you see 2, leave 1 for the next collector. Thanks for watching. Please hit like, hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Thank you to those who are. Share this video, and if you're in the position to help the channel grow, please visit our Patreon at patreon.com/toygalaxy and let us know in the comments down below if you are ready to join me in the fight against the hordes of Deadites about to invade our world.